Good morning, guys. Hope you're doing well. Today I want to talk about what to do if you feel like you're not relationship worthy. So to set this up, I was talking to a friend the other day and she was talking about how she didn't feel like she was worthy to be in a relationship. There were several reasons for this, but I think her main reason was she didn't know if her mental health was at a good enough spot to be in a relationship. She's been through her fair share of trauma, um, and really wasn't sure if she's healed enough from that to commit to someone. So she asked me, what should I do to feel like I'm relationship worthy? I think the first thing that's important to understand is realize mental health will go up and down throughout life, even when you're in a relationship. You know, um, it, it there's never a point at which your mental health will be perfect. Yes, you can create a system to make sure the highs and lows stay within a medium, through therapy, exercise, journaling, etc. I think that's what we're all doing constantly as we live. Um, if you've got a decent system in place and you're just having normal ups and downs of mental health, then realize you're okay. If you feel like you could improve majorly on that system, for your own self, then, yes, work on improving that system. If you feel like your mental health is not in a great spot, yes, work on that. And so I think the important thing is anytime you're questioning your own mental health is just having the self-awareness to know whether you are willing to accept love and give love is important. You don't want to waste someone's time going on dates only to say, several dates in, I'm sorry, I'm not ready to give love because I need to work on myself. That's just, a waste of your time and a waste of their time. I think, with past traumas, understand they'll always be there. Um, so, anything that you've been through, that's probably something you're going to communicate to, any person you end up being in a serious relationship with. I think definitely it's important to heal as much as you can, but realize that that's always going to be a part of you. Um, the second thing I would say is when you say your mental health is not great, is that you being objective or are you being tough on yourself? As people, we're often our biggest critics. And I sometimes wonder when someone tells me their mental health is not good enough to be in a relationship, is that an excuse because you're afraid to trust someone and allow them to emotionally connect with you? Or is your mental health actually not good? I think sometimes our insecurities of letting someone into our life and trusting them can cause us to create the excuse of, my mental health is not great. When in fact, maybe the reality is something like you were in a long-term relationship previously and you're still hurt by how that ended and you're actually just afraid to give yourself to someone again. I think the important thing is to remember thoughts are not reality, right? So Michael Phelps in 2008 when he's competing for, the Olympics, he might have internally thought he wasn't a good swimmer or wasn't doing enough in terms of preparation, but the reality is he was a great swimmer at that time. So I think, again, try to decipher if the way you're thinking about yourself is an insecure thought, you're afraid to give yourself, or if it's, or if it's reality. I think the third thing that I would recommend is therapy. For all these feelings, it may be helpful to talk to a third person professional who can allow you to talk out exactly what's going on, mentally, emotionally for you. Um, and a therapist may be able to work on, decreasing, um, not the effects of the trauma, and working on coping mechanisms to allow you to move forward in life. The fourth thing I would say is work on your relationship with yourself. Again, I'm not denying your feelings or, how you characterize yourself, but um, feeling like you're not relationship worthy may be a sign you don't have the best relationship with yourself. And so I think work on loving yourself, supporting yourself, understanding you're doing your best, and realizing again, like, you'll never become perfect as a human being. Um, those are all reminders you may want to tell yourself, and um, it may be as simple as, complimenting yourself once a day in your journal, right? To just continue to build up that habit of loving yourself. And so I hope these help, these four recommendations, in terms of anyone feeling like they're not worthy of a relationship. If there's something if you have any feedback, let me know. And then if there's something I didn't say that has worked for you in the past, let me know. Happy to add that as well. Thanks, guys.